Okay guys, let's look at this from the real estate agent's perspective. All right, I got a neighborhood, a little over 600 houses in it. It's a cookie cutter neighborhood, you know. 3 builders go in there and they have, you know, plan X, Y, Z, whatever, and the same house is built over and over again. It's one of those where you could almost get lost going home, you know, they all look kind of the same, but it's just a plain suburban cookie cutter neighborhood. And in this neighborhood there's 3 or 4 houses that are a little bit above everything else. You know, somebody's always got to be the nicest. Well, the house that I was getting ready to list, it wasn't the nicest house in there, but this house was really nice. I'm talking quality of construction and the location. You know, it's within a block of the elementary school. It's within a block of the park. There's a greenway behind it, you know, where you've got more privacy than anything else out there. The interior of the house, you know, you've got the coffered ceilings, you've got crown molding everywhere. Upgrades are just everywhere. I mean, this house is awesome. The owners that bought it, they took that house and spent a little over $100,000 on improvements. They knew they weren't going to get their money back, but they wanted to get those improvements for their quality of life. So they knew they weren't going to get all their money back, but surely they're going to get some value for that money. So we take this house, we have this big meeting, and we decide that we're going to price it $50,000 above all the cookie cutter houses. Not a big deal. Somebody's going to get a really good buy. So this listing comes out. Guess what happens? Within 3 days, by the end of the weekend, the first of the week comes around, I got 4 full price offers. Now what does that mean? To me, that is the definition of market value. Guys, we all want to have listings like this. You know, you put it on the market, they come in with full price offers, you know, a few $100s over, but I mean, if you got that many full price offers, there's a good chance you're right on target with your market value, you know, and that should be the definition of market value. So, appraiser comes out. A few weeks later, we get this appraisal. We look at it, it says quality, $10,000 adjustment. No explanation, no nothing. Quality difference, $10,000. Where does that number come from? Give me a break. Nothing else, you know, no explanation. We try to go back, it makes no difference. We got no explanation from the appraiser other than the appraisal. They were sticking with their value, 10,000 quality. I want to just scream. But the buyers were smart in this case. They knew it was a unique house, and they kind of anticipated there might be a problem. So they switched baits. Got another appraiser to go out there. A few weeks later, we heard through the grapevine, the appraiser came in at contract price. We're all doing a little dance. Okay, we're going to close. Everybody's making plans to move. We're all happy. This is the way this is supposed to work. The appraiser recognized you got all these offers. Maybe that's a good sales price. You know, maybe that's the way the market really does work. Well, guess what? Again, this time though, the underwriter cuts the appraisal by $30,000. Now guys, I got to tell you, I've been in this business as a realtor and an appraiser for like 25 years now. I've never met an underwriter. Has anybody ever met an underwriter? These people have more power in the appraisal process than anybody else. And often, you know, the appraisers get called bad guys when it's really not the appraiser at all. It's the way the underwriter decides to change the appraisal. Yes, they have the power to change that appraisal. This time, the appraiser had used 2 of the cookie cutter sales and adjusted upward, and then used 2 sales from a different subdivision that had a little higher price lot values. Looked to me like they proved the value pretty well. But that underwriter said it was not proven to their satisfaction, cut the value $30,000. I got 2 appraisals and I can't close the house. Somebody please explain to me how that is logical. You know, we got a buyer. We got multiple buyers, actually. We got a seller. We got a buyer's agent, a seller's agent who all think that this price is reasonable. We gave them a list of the improvements that showed they spent over $100,000, and we still can't get this house to appraise. Now, you know, just because an appraiser can't find 3 perfect comparables, it doesn't automatically mean the value is not there. You know, just because something can't be proven on a piece of paper is not automatically indicative of the value not being there. This is a crazy system we're under. And anytime you got that many offers coming in, you know, market value should work. The appraisal system should work like that. In this case, even when the appraiser agreed with the value, the system still didn't let this go through. This house is back on the market. I'm going to get more offers. I hope I get a cash buyer this time. This is a crazy, crazy system, guys, and something has got to change.